Word. Peace, y'all. Peace. What's going on? See, I'm gonna see if I can get some people in here. Is there even a title to this? I don't even know if I put a title to this. Okay, I got one like in here. Wow, that's what I'm talking about. All right, let's see. I was gonna do a well, what's it called? So I only got Ma'at in here. Any regular fight? You did see a title. So any other followers in here? Avid followers in here? So, I mean, I see them grown, but what's it called? What's going on? What's going on? Peace, God. Peace, reflection. Please, peace, reflection. Peace, y'all. We're going to do. We're just gonna work. I'm gonna show some world events going on at this very moment with this whole queen thing that's happening. This is basically the shift of the paradigm. This is the paradigm shift happening right now. As a lot of you have known, or if you didn't know, the Queen of England had already died before. This is a Mandela effect that's happening again, and this is proven over and over. Yo, hit that like button, y'all. Please hit that like button. You know, this drives in people. Hit that like button. But what I'm saying is, the Queen of England had already died, and this was basically like a switch, a kill switch to basically to get things going. Now, I even have evidence and proof that she basically had passed away, and through TV shows like Flash and whatnot, they show you how they mess with the time continuum in order to try to basically to what they were doing essentially was basically buying more time. They were basically buying more time with this whole ascension processing that was going on, because they didn't want to die, because they can only live off of us by feeding off of our energy. This is the only way they can live. So in order to do this, they would have to run back in time in order to change it, to alter the future so they can be here a little longer. Okay, so now that's not possible for them anymore. So now the changes are taking place, and basically the queen was basically the trigger. She was the kill switch to basically start this process right now. So now we're going to be entering the 7-year tribulation in order to get this process going. Because the queen, they announced her death on the 8th. Now, the reason why this is important is because the 8th has to do with, hold on. So the 8th, all right, so Mother Mary, right? Mother Mary, who also goes by Isis, who also goes by Ishtar, who also goes by Anana, you know? So all these stories are one and the same. They just change. So the queen died on September 8th. Mother Mary, what they call, you know, Isis, Jesus, Mary and Jesus, Isis and Horus, Osiris, all this is this ritual stuff. So it is September 8th. So this is why they got rid of the queen on September 8th. So this basically causes This is the end of her rulership, the matriarchy, because the queen has been running a false matriarchy throughout the whole system. Okay, and if you have not seen her coronation is her going on top of a pyramid, sitting on top of the pyramid, because on top of the pyramid is a capstone, right? On top of the pyramid, if you look on the back of your dollar bill, the back of the dollar bill is a capstone. Hold on. Right here. So the capstone, behind the capstone. And she was basically where the capstone is. Now if you see the capstone, right? It's off the top of the pyramid. So basically she was in place of the capstone, meaning she was basically ruling this world, the matriarchy. She was ruling this world for a little bit. Now she's dead. Now, guess what's coming back? Now the real matriarch is coming back. This is why you've seen the movies Wakanda Forever or The Woman King. But even on the dollar, it tells you Anubis. It tells you they know Anubis is God. You know what I'm saying? They know Anubis is God. Anuit Seclorum. What is it? Hold on. They even tell you this. They know Anubis is God and he is watching over this. I'll go over this a little bit deeper, but look. All these stories are in wow. It's just so let me go a little bit of deep stuff. So all these stories are basically regurgitated and recycled all over again. Okay, so we are living in what you would call the days of Noah. You know what I'm saying? The end of an era and the beginning of a new era. So we are living these times all over again. All the ancestors that was here back in the day, y'all here right now. It's just the system has been flipped. Every single motherfucking ancestor that was here in the back and back in the day is here right now. Everything is just flipped upside down. That's literally what it is. Everything is just flipped upside down. That's why they call this world the upside down world. So now it's going back into order. I'm getting chills just speaking about this shit. This shit's insane. It's really intense. And because of we are literally being tested with this new system that's about to be implemented. So depending on what we want as a collective is what we're going to manifest. I want to let you guys know that. All right. So let's read a little bit about this, and it's going to be a great show for real. We got, all right, the ancient Mesopotamian goddess of love, war, and fertility. Right. This is what basically kind of like what the queen represents. She is also associated with beauty, sex, divine justice, and political power. She was originally worshipped in Sumer under the name Inanna, and later by Akkadians, Babylonians, Assyrians under the name Ishtar. All right, this is where you get Easter from. All right, Easter about Jesus and whatnot, because Ishtar is supposed to be Jesus' mother. Okay, Isis, Horus, you know what I'm saying? Ishtar, Tammuz, all this. Okay. She and politically powered. She was originally worshipped. Okay, I already seen that. She was known as the Queen of Heaven and was the patron goddess of Ina Temple in the city of Uruk, which was her main cult center. She was associated with the planet Venus. Planet Venus is feminine energy. This is what another thing they're talking about. They don't even want to talk about this because they know what's coming up. Okay, this is where your V comes from, your pentagram, and her most prominent symbols include the lion and the 8-pointed star. Her husband was god Dumuz, also known as Tammuz, and her Soko or personal attendant was the goddess Nina Shubar, who became conflicted with the male deities Elabra and Pasco. So Inanna was worshipped in Sumer as least at the Uruk period, but she had little cult activity before the conquest of Sorgan Akkad. All right, so I'm gonna go. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. Inanna/Ishtar's most famous myth in the story of her descent into a return of the ancient Mesopotamian underworld, ruled by her older sister Ereshkigal. After she reaches Ereshkigal's throne room, the 7 judges of the underworld deem her guilty and strike her dead. 3 days later, right, all this Ninishabar pleads with all the gods to bring Inanna back. All of them refuse her except Enki, who sends 2 sexless beings to rescue Inanna. Wow, this is some crazy, this is intense stuff. But if you look deeper into this, y'all, this ties in a lot of history that we basically had no idea about. So this is all about the worshiping of these gods, and they just basically flip the script over. But so basically, so now if we look into Revelation, because everything is in Revelations, right? Everything is about Revelations. Now, Revelations 18, 1 through 10. Because, again, you have to use the Bible for reference. The Bible is for reference. The Bible is for reference. It speaks a lot of prophecy, but is it really prophecy, or someone wrote the Bible to let you know what's been going on? Someone wrote the Bible to let you know what's going on. I want you to know, to understand that, okay? Because the reason why this has happened again and again and again and again. This is the last time, okay? All right. Oh, the music a little too loud. Hold on, y'all. I apologize. But what's it called? So every time we reset, there are what's called root races, right? I'll go into detail. I'll do another live on root races. But every time we go into a new reset, there's new root races coming. And again, if you look at the trailer for Wakanda Forever, it shows you the new root races are coming on. So these are the Lemurians, because the Lemurians was before the Atlanteans. So the Lemurians are coming. They stole the truth and wrote that story. Exactly. So the Lemurians, who are called now the Moruvians now. The Moruvians. So they're coming back. They are coming back. So this is the new root race. Every time a reset happens, a new root race comes, and then new wonders. So now, but because we're ascending, right? So all the ancestors, our ancestors are here now. The children. This is why it's so important to get this is why it's so important to work with the children, y'all, because they are literally stealing the children. They are taking the children from us. They are taking the children from us. So the ancestors can't even be the ancestors anymore because of what they have been doing. They have been separating you and causing you distractions, putting all these distractions in their face. Meanwhile, they are taking their children and doing whatever they please with the children. This is horrible, y'all. And we are definitely going to pay for this. I guarantee you we're going to pay for this, because, again, this has been a test all along this time has been a test. So we're going to read Revelations 1 through 18. This is exactly what's happening right now. I was just dumb. I was looking through things. Hold on. We're going to see hold on, y'all. Let's continue this. All right. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen. Now, this is what's happening now. Okay, this is what's happening now. It's fallen and become the habitation of devils. What do you see what's happening? What do you see is happening right now? In the hold of every foul spirit, in the cage of every unclean, hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. They're talking about the U.S. The U.S. And the kings of the earth has committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sin, and that ye receive not her plagues. They're talking about United States. The United States is about to get fucked up. I'm telling y'all, United States is about to get fucked up. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she reward you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup when she had filled with her double, how much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen. The queen that just got, that's it, axed up. And I am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day. Death, mourning, and famine. You see all the stuff that's going on right now. And she shall be utterly burned with fire. All the fires that's happening right now, right? The sun is heating up. All the fires, all the droughts, the tornadoes, the hurricanes. This is literally the last of days, y'all. We are literally living in the days of Noah. So a lot of shit that you see is happening it's again, it's not prophecy, because this meant to be. In order for the new to come, the old has to be destroyed. And the kings of the earth, who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her, shall bewail her and lament for her, and we shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, the great city, Babylon, the mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. So, I'm freezing. Am I freezing? I'm good. Am I good, y'all? Give me a 9. Give me a 9. We're good? Good. Hit that like button, my people. Hit that like button, y'all. Look, I'm bringing y'all the truth. Look, I'm bringing y'all the stuff, and I'm going to show y'all. Look. All right, y'all. Before, check this out. So look this out. Yo, peace, reflection. What's going on? Peace, peace. Peace, shadow. So I see you, God. I see you, reflection. Again, I need to stop saying, I'm gonna stop saying that word, God. But look, check this out, y'all.
This video has nothing to do with the Queen. They were talking about Ashtar. That's what we were looking for. Now let's see what they just happened to say in the background. Once again, this is just, they throw it in there like it's important, like everybody knows it. Just, here you go, listen for yourself.
So, all right.
Whose eyes turn into slits. We've all seen it on YouTube, you know, George Bush, Barack Obama, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers. They're blue blood, they're copper blood based. So when they bleed blue. When we bleed red. So when we say we're a red-blooded American, we're saying we're human. When they say we're blue-blooded, they're partly draconian because their blood is copper-based, like the Queen of England, who's dead now, but her eyes turns into slits.
You heard him?
Did you hear that? Dead. And that was posted on December 29th of 2015.
The Queen of England, who's dead now, but her eyes turns into slits.
So, 1926. So, the Queen of England has been dead since 2015, apparently. Since 2015, apparently. So, how is this? How is this a thing when we even have people on the internet who claim that they remember that she died? There's people on the internet who claim that they remember that she died. How is this possible? But then again, y'all, I want you guys to know that this is literally a big ass game. This is literally a big ass game. And the players, the guys who are in charge of this game are not telling you what's going on. Okay? They're not telling you what's going on because they're not playing fair. They're not playing fair. You know what I'm saying? They're not playing fair. Now, thinking about it, 2015 was a very hectic year for me because this was around my awakening period and I wasn't watching TV, so I don't remember much going on. But I do remember people talking about this briefly. but I didn't think nothing of it because this was during my awakening period. But yeah, so let's check this out. We're gonna watch this right quick, and then we're gonna hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let's check this. Let's watch this right quick. Yeah, what's it called? Joe Biden been dead. Joe Biden, look, I want y'all to, if y'all don't know, majority of your people are dead. They're all clones. They're all bots. They're all clones. They're all bots. Yeah, Blue Beam, all that hologram. They've been testing this shit out on you for the longest. A lot of people just don't understand. People don't get that. People are still asleep. You can tell these people are not real. You can tell these people are not real. Let's watch this right quick, and then we gon' expose this queen. Let's get it. We gonna expose this Slizzy. This Slizzy. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me fix this for y'all. We gonna be sliding on that Slizzy, baby. Sliding on that Slizzy. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it? There we go.
Welcome to Abnormal Truth, everyone. Thank you, as always, for clicking in. I was going to do a second video to my first one here I did. Did I just discover the biggest Mandela effect of the year pertaining to Queen Elizabeth's Christmas message on 2015? And so what I did was I was just going to go back and reiterate and clarify what I meant was exactly the Mandela effect here. And then I'm going to show you something else that I just discovered that's pretty much hijacking the video at this point.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
So basically, in a nutshell...
Babe, hold on. Before he goes forward, y'all. Before he goes forward. So, essentially, what happened to the queen, right? Because... again, everything is from the highest orders. Everything is from the highest orders. Okay. So just because, am I glitching? Am I glitching? We good? Am I glitching? Hit me with a 9. Hit me with a 9. Am I glitching? Am I glitchy? We good? We good? We good? All right, bet. So essentially what happened was, so again, everything is happening from the highest order. This is being used as a school for people to ascend. You know what I'm saying? This is being used as a school for the gods and goddesses to ascend. Okay, this is literally what's happening now. All this is happening from the highest level, but at the same time, these people are, how can I say this? These are egregors. So problems that are being put in our way in order for us to step above them in order to become what you would call God level. You know what I'm saying? So it was a fall of the gods, and now it's the rise of the gods again. In order to do this, you have to remove these egregors that are in this way. What's it called? Am I really freezing all that much? Am I really freezing all that much? Okay, cool. And then so what happened was the queen had already been snatched up by Ashtar command, and she had been killed. Okay, so the people you have been seeing around are clones. Now they're trying to basically break this truth down to you. This is why a lot of this stuff has changed. All right, I want you to understand that a lot of the movies that they're showing you, bro, you're not freezing that they shit. So a lot of shit that they're showing you throughout the movies and whatnot, all these superhero movies, first of all, they're reminding you of you. That's what they're doing. They're reminding you of you. When they're showing you the superhero movies, Thor, Black Adam, Shazam, Superman, The Flash, whatever, they're reminding you of you. Why? Because you're about to ascertain these powers, okay? You're about to ascertain these powers. You're about to grasp these powers. Because we are visual people, okay? We are visual people. We need to see what it is that what's about to happen to us. So they're trying to remind you. So this also wakes up your DNA or your DEA, okay? So you're going to remember these type of things that you do. Why do you think you always felt close to movies, these super movies, when you were little? Why did you always feel you like, damn, man, I wish I can do that? Or you'll be jumping off the couch, putting the cape on around your ear, jumping off I remember that shit. I hit my head a couple of times on the concrete ass floor. I definitely hit myself on the concrete ass floor. You know what I'm saying? My wall looks evil. Yeah, you don't belong here. So you need to get out of here. You don't have no idea what you're talking about. So, yes. So she was snatched up by Ashtar command, and she was killed because she was she was one of the big ones that was committing all these crimes. And you're about to hear she apologized and everything. I don't know what the hell happened, but this must have been a hell of a Mandela effect in order for this shit to be not played. But again, they're going to hide this information from you. They're going to hide this information from you because there's even things that they play on TV to mind wipe you, to clear. And all this has to do is it has to touch a certain part of the consciousness of the people. Now the people can agree to one story. You know what I'm saying? The people can agree to one story. So let's get it. Let's continue. Listen to this right quick.
What the Queen's Christmas message of 2015 is pertaining to a Mandela effect is that for some of us, we actually watched this video and heard her tell us, enjoy your final Christmas. She was talking about malevolent forces.
Hold on. What's it go? To my reflection that said she cracked her hips at 5. Oh, that's funny. So when they show you, I want to show you this right quick, okay? Hold on, y'all. Okay. Now, when you look at Superman, right? I want to show you. When you look at Superman, right? These colors. Where have you seen these colors before? Okay. Where have you? I know y'all seen these colors before, right? These colors are Egyptian colors, right? This is royal colors. Blue, red, yellow. Also synonymous with the 3 suns that are around our planet. The planet Risk or the Nibiru, planet X, whatever you want to call it. This is our 3 suns. We have a blue sun, a red sun, and a yellow sun that is constantly revolves around Nibiru. Okay, I want you to understand that. Now, if you look at the Superman logo, right? The Superman logo is nothing more than a pyramid, right? It's an upside down pyramid, right? With the snake logo in it, Kundalini, right? The snake logo, Kundalini. Representation of us, right? The Egyptian. So when you see these colors, these blue, red, and yellow, this is synonymous to Egyptian, okay? To the Egyptian colors. Is the same thing with Wonder Woman. This is why Wonder Woman has the same kind of color as well. Not Wonder Man. not Wonder Man. But yeah, see, the same colors. Same colors. Same colors with Wonder Woman. Right? And she's got the phoenix on her chest. The phoenix, because the woman is the phoenix. The woman is the phoenix. And then over here, right here, look, the phoenix. Woman is the phoenix, the rising phoenix. So let's continue with this. Let me see where we at. Let's get it.
It was all very vague. But we were not very concerned with this article because we could just go watch the video. So yes, this article was out in 2015 and people were talking about this article and what it says. But in my reality and other people's reality,
hit that like button, my people. Hit that like button, comments. We got a great show. Let's get it.
We remember watching this video. It was everywhere. They didn't attempt to hide it or anything. It was not even really covered up. But at the same time, this Christmas message, there was a article put out. And there was a little bit of differences, and I think the major thing that was not on the video that I witnessed was her basically confessing to Princess Diana's murder. That was not on the video, although I believe she did mention something about the princess, but it wasn't like she was telling everybody the royal family was responsible for it. So anyway, in a nutshell, it was not just a rumor for us. We actually watched the video. And I remember the 2 weird things were that she said she may celebrate her birthday more than once and that to enjoy her final Christmas. So it was a weird video. And so, this is either you watched that video or you just heard about the article is basically whether or not you had this Mandela effect before. So there is and was plenty of videos on YouTube about this certain article. But what's weird is that I was going back and I was making this video just to re-clarify, and I clicked on the link that I provided to the old 2015 Christmas message, and that same link now brings you to her new article from this same website, yournewswire.com. Very strange. When I first clicked on this, I was expecting this headline, okay? Enjoy your final Christmas. All right.
No, fast forward.
But I clicked on it, and now I saw this headline. So as you can imagine, I'm
placed
thinking,
under house arrest.
They changed it again.
She was placed
What's
under
going
house
on here?
arrest.
But no, this is about this year's message, okay? And I've got some really strange things to point out.
This says
about
25th. This says December 25th, 2016. So the reason why that's important, because the last message that she said before the Mandela effect happened was enjoy your last Christmas, because she had been placed under house arrest for the atrocities that she has done. Not to mention what she's going to basically tell people. She's going to tell people what they have been doing and whatnot, and she's been a part of it, and she's basically had been like the mastermind criminal behind it. So this was like a form of disclosure. This was a form of disclosure that's happened. And she even, and the reason why, I believe in one of the BBC interviews, she even turned into a reptile, and they had to shut the whole interview down. I remember talking about this. I can't find the video or anything close to it, because even on the website, the Crown Royal British website, they even said that the Queen is not human herself.
Here we are talking about the current Christmas message that Queen Elizabeth just put out, and evidently she was put under house arrest. Now, I would like to say that in my point of view, since I was watching this video last year, this article, at least last year's article, had some validity. It's hard to explain, but it's like, okay, I know myself and others actually watched that video, and this article was talking about what we saw in the video. So to me, this BB Insider was telling the truth, or at least partly the truth. So let me tell you what's weird about this one, though. So like I said, I was reading a different headline here, and then I noticed the date, and I was like, okay. So evidently this year, the BB Insider is still claiming that she tried it again this year. And let me tell you what's really suspicious about this. And I've already told you that I thought that these articles had validity, because we actually saw the video, okay? But this is bothering me. So Queen Elizabeth has been placed under house arrest by the royal family and has not been allowed to appear in public after attempting to expose a global network of the darkest forces during the recording of her 2016 Christmas message, a BBC Insider claims. Now, in the old article, in the 2015 article, it ends with that, a BBC Insider claims. So it ends with that exact same thing, and that's just one similarity. But this is almost,
look at this shit.
It almost looks like it is plagiarized, but I believe it was the same reporter that wrote both of them. Clearly troubled, which is also starts out the second paragraph. The same phrase is used. If you go back and compare my video, you'll see what I mean. This is like plagiarized, and check this out. Clearly troubled, the Queen listed names of establishment figures who are guilty of the most heinous crimes against our most vulnerable, our children.
You hear this?
The Queen asked for forgiveness for not exposing them sooner, and asked her subjects to understand that the royal family simply did what was necessary to ensure its own survival. This last part here is almost, if not verbatim, of what she said in the paragraph of last year's article. But the subject was about Diana dying, the princess dying. And I explained that in the first video. But this is weird. So we have the exact same wording with the content being changed in the middle. It's like it's being plagiarized, but it's the same news outlet. So I'm hoping somebody can figure that out for me, that there is something wrong here with that. And this one's very similar to the third paragraph of last year's article. And instead of saying, I hope you enjoy your final Christmas.
So it goes, senior BBC production staff and palace advisors scrambled to cancel the take, but not before the Queen expressed dark fears that 2017 will be a year of slaughter like the likes of which we haven't seen since World War II. Because malevolent forces, the global elite, are set upon war to achieve their goals. Okay? The Christmas message was canceled at this point. The insider says the BBC production staff were urgently addressed by the director. He said he had been warned by BBC executives that the head of state had been shooting her mouth off lately, and that we must all delete from our memories everything we just heard and get on with it. So now you see, right? Now you see how they just deleted from our memories. They deleted from our memories and basically they deleted from our memories and just rewrote history like what they always do. This is what they always do. They rewrite history so you don't see what's been going on, so you don't understand what's going on. But so again, the Queen has been dead. The Queen has been dead, and now this is the kill switch to basically show you what's about to happen. This is basically the fall of Babylon, and now check this out. You have this guy right here, Prince, the new, King now, King Charles.
Rapidly shrinking window of opportunity to learn lessons and reset ourselves on a more sustainable path. Unless we take the action necessary and we build again in a greener and more sustainable and more inclusive way, then we will end up having more and more pandemics and more disasters from ever accelerating global warming and climate change. So it is an opportunity we have never had before and may never have again. So we must use all the levers we have at our disposal.
See, now you see that, right? This is a new opportunity, and we may not have it, never have it again. And because even Biden was talking about.
I think, my mother had an expression, out of everything terrible, something good will come if you look hard enough for it. I think this presents us with some significant opportunities to make some real changes. We are at an inflection point, I believe, in the world economy. Not just the world economy, in the world. It occurs every 3 or 4 generations. As one of the top military people said to me in a secure meeting the other day, 60 million people died between 1900 and 1946. And since then, we established a liberal world order.
First of all, this dude got no soul. What the hell is he saying? What is he? This dude got no soul. I don't even want to look. But basically,
we've got to unite the rest of the free world in doing it. So anyway, I'm going to hush up, Mary. New world order out there.
New world order.
And we've got to lead it. There's going to be a new world order out there, and we've got to lead it.
And we have to lead it. He just told you there's going to be a new world order, and we have to lead it. So if you didn't know, America is ran by England. If you did not know that.
Hold on,
y'all. Wow. Oh, yeah. So, and then you got this. You have this devil over here. We have this devil over here.
And for the international order that we have worked for generations to build. Ordinary men and women are too small-minded to govern their own affairs. The order and progress can only come when individuals surrender their rights to an all-powerful sovereign.
Damn. Look at that devil. Look at that devil, boy. Look at that devil. Look at that devil. Look at him. To the all-powerful sovereign. Here he is. That's the all-powerful sovereign right there. Boy, Barry Toro. Look, we're gonna do, what's it called? I have a video of him, not him, but this other guy talking about he went to Mars with Obama to basically to see what's going on with Mars. Because as you know, you see you see Elon Musk talking about Mars now, right? We must get to Mars. We must go to Mars. Well, this guy has been to Mars. Through jump rooms, through teleportation, and I'm gonna do a live on that as well. But I digress. So now you see the devil himself. You must submit yourself to all-powerful sovereign because you guys are too small-minded to govern yourself. That's what your boy said. Too small. This is the dude that y'all clap for every single time he got on stage for 8 years straight. Y'all clap for him, giving up your power. It's okay. I hope you guys do the same when he's looking at you. Now you see what's happening with the world. The world is literally now because of this, y'all. You know what's going to happen? Oh, look, check this out. Oh, what's going on, Indigo Goddess? Peace.
Yes.
Peace.
I can't even begin to tell you how dangerous this act is.
You hear him?
First
of all, look how red this dude is. But check this out.
Asked in the middle of the night with 40 minutes to read an 800-page bill, which is unacceptable. As of January 1st, 2023, the following things will go into effect, and people need to be aware of this. It abolishes cash bail for almost every offense. This includes, but isn't limited to, kidnapping, armed robbery, second-degree murder, drug-induced homicide, aggravated DUI, threatening a public official, and aggravated fleeing and eluding. Offenders released on electronic monitoring have to be in violation for 48 hours before law enforcement can act. They could almost drive to Alaska before we can even look for them. It denies victims their constitutional rights. And keep this in mind, businesses and homeowners. Officers will no longer be able to remove trespassers from your residence or your businesses. Someone could decide to live in your shed, and all we can do is give them a ticket.
Wow.
You have to decide what level of force is required to remove them and whether or not it's legal.
Illinois.
This is a massive threat to the residents of Orland Park, Cook County, and Illinois. I want to remind voters that several elected officials that will be on the ballot in Orland Park voted for this abomination. Senator Michael Hastings, Senator Emil Jones, and Representative Justin Slaughter all voted to put criminals ahead of the safety of law-abiding citizens and police. In particular, Senator Hastings, who personally told me that this bill, that he had a family and that this bill was horrible and there was no way he would vote for it. An outright lie that, in my opinion, disqualifies him to hold his office. I will gladly cast my vote for this resolution and demand the repeal of the Orwellian-named Safety Act. But it doesn't end here. There is currently a bill in front of the House.
Yo. Y'all gonna have this playing.
Emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours.
Now, this is what's going to be happening to Illinois. Now, you see them. 3, 2, 1. You see how a couple of years ago, I remember them going to remove prisoners. I remember, and if you haven't seen, they're taking people from Mexico. They're taking immigrants from Mexico that's coming from all over the world, and they're shipping them to they were shipping them to Illinois. They were sending them to Chicago. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Didn't y'all hear that? Yeah, I played that last week. They were getting immigrants that were coming from all over the world, and they were sending them to Chicago. Yes, and they had no place. They had no place to live. They were out in the streets. So what do you think is going to happen? Chicago, they setting you up. They set Chicago up right now. They always set up Chicago. This is some fucked up shit, y'all. This is some fucked up shit that's about to happen. Yep, I played that video where that guy was talking about they set up the neighborhood with crates of guns. They put bricks and everything there. And this was this year. This wasn't in 2019 when the whole COVID thing had, but this is this year.
Thank you for your participation.
We survived.
All police and emergency services have been reinstated. All crime, including murder, is now illegal.
Come on, let's get to work. Only rest of the year is peaceful.
Yeah, right. Now this is changing. Oh!
Help me!
Oh shit!
The purge is over, please!
Now, how many people are going to be saying that, huh? How many people are going to be saying that the purge is over, and they're going to be like, oh, hell no, we still kill. This is going to get intense. These are people who have a lust. And now I'm going to tell you, these are going to be sick individuals. It's not just people. These are sick individuals who have been locked up behind prison, behind the walls for a long time. Imagine how much torture, how much bloodshed is going to happen. There's going to be a lot of that. You see, these movies are not just for entertainment. They're telling you a story.
This is insane. Nobody hear the sirens?
There's no crime anymore. Anything goes.
You rich can't hide behind your steel walls no more.
You hear that?
Powerless.
You're rich.
How's that feel? This is the real purge.
Now do you know why they're buying bunkers? Now do you know why they are buying bunkers? They're showing you
Forever purge. Hurry up! They're coming.
forever purge.
Come on, follow me.
There's nowhere safe to go. No way to get help.
Oh my God.
We gotta find another way to get out of here.
This country's gonna collapse.
Mexico is opening its borders for the next 6 hours.
Oh my God. Yo, wow. Look at this, y'all. Synchronicity. I just chose this. I didn't even look at this or nothing like that. And it's talking about Mexico just opened up its borders. Mexico did that. And it's flooding in immigrants into the United States. Yes, this is going to be dystopian area.
We're in this together.
So I want you guys to know this is like the final test, right? This is the final test. This is the final test that's going to determine if you're going to ascend or not. It's going to get scary. It has to. This is something that we all agreed to. I want you guys to know that. Okay? Unless we change this reality, this is all something that we agreed to. This is something that we want to experience. I'm gonna let you guys know that right now. Now, because of this, and I said this, okay? I said this a few months ago. I said you're going to hear about a lot of celebrities dying, a lot of public figures going away. You're going to hear about a lot of concerts, a lot of things getting canceled. And here is the proof. I'm not even lying. I was not lying. I was not making this shit up. And here it is. Look.
Why are all the celebrities canceling their tours, canceling their shows for the upcoming months? First, I just thought it was The Weeknd and Justin Bieber. It reminds me of the 1,300 CEOs who left their post prior
13
to the world being locked down.
13.
As if they knew something was coming. Do these celebrities know something is coming? While everyone is distracted with the Queen's death, the art of war is to seem powerful when you're weak and
that's what I say. You know, when the right hand is showing you the trick, the left hand is behind the back getting ready for the next.
When you're powerful. This could be all a distraction, and she could have passed away a long time ago. As everyone's looking this way, what's going on in the background?
Right.
Luke Combs canceling because his voice wasn't up to par, just like The Weeknd. Shawn Mendes canceled
Look,
all
I'm gonna tell y'all now, what the hell are y'all working for?
Cancels, and all these tours are for the upcoming months.
What are y'all working for?
Look,
the system is crashing down. Are y'all waiting until they crash the system until y'all stop? Is that what? Oh, let me drink my juice. Is that what y'all doing? Y'all waiting until they crash the system in order to stop? The reason why they're able to do this shit, y'all, raising you. They are raising your frequency, causing you to become heightened.
Cancels their shows. Foo Fighters, Mandy Moore, Weezer's canceling as well, which was supposed to take place September. The Fugees canceling their tour. Wyclef Jean had an assassination attempt on him as well. Do they know something is about to happen?
I have no idea.
Machine cancels their Europe tour. The Baby cancels his concert, and they're saying it's because of low ticket sales. If that's to be believed, these big artists with low ticket sales. Anthrax cancels their tour, and this is all for September, October, November. Oliver Slim cancels his tour for September. A lot of these bands, I don't know who they are. Dead Can Dance cancels tour for health reasons. Bieber cancels for health reasons. Bajas cancels. Rage Against the Machine canceled. So the Mad Cool Sunset, which was supposed to take place September 10th, which is that big astrology day going into September 11th. And why didn't they just put it on? I mean, you have Run the Jewels playing. They could have headlined. They're bigger than Rage at this point. But no, they canceled it. Limp Bizkit canceled because of health reasons. Alanis Morissette Scraps tour. It's just very similar.
Yo, I was saying this 2 years ago.
Left their post right before the lockdown as if they knew something was coming. Do these celebrities know something is on its way? The Queen just died, but did she just die now?
I was saying this 2 years ago.
Age 96 during her Jubilee year.
Right. I just said that the Jubilee year. This is so basically this is the birth. This is the death and birth. Okay, death and rebirth of a new system. This is the death, rebirth of a new system, and it's a 7-year tribulation because 7 years is synonymous to them, to their Masonic cult. You know what I'm saying? 7 is completion for them. So we have to go through the 7-year tribulation of tearing down this old system, this old matriarchy. Now the matriarchy's gone. Now the patriarch is going to come rule for a little bit, right? And then it has to take 7 years for this old system in order to basically to get broken down, and then for this pole shift to happen. So from 2023 to 2030 is about to be some shit going on.
The Royal Arch has the 6-9 or the 9-6 on there. This is very symbolic. This is why Bitcoin hits its all-time high at 69K. Elon's always tweeting about 6-9, and the Queen going through her platinum jubilee with the 666 in there. Are we entering a debt jubilee, which anthropologists said would have been an appropriate response to the 2008 financial crisis? And we're seeing a lot of debt forgiveness, student loans from Biden, even the PPP loans that all the celebrities got, millions of dollars are being forgiven. These elite celebrities, Jay-Z, Kanye, Diddy's multi-million-dollar PPP loans forgiven.
Now, okay, you see this shit, y'all? You see this shit, y'all? Why aren't they telling you guys what's going on, y'all? There's about to be a lot of lives A lot of lives perish. A lot of lives perish. A lot of lives lost. You know what I'm saying? And it's supposed to happen. But again, I want you guys to understand this. This is all a game. Okay? It's all a game. This has been the craziest game I've ever played. The craziest game I've ever been a part of. It's going to get intense. You know what I'm saying? Again, ever since I've been young, I've always known something big was going to happen during my lifetime, and I had no idea what it is. But I was also I knew I was going to be here in order to be part of something big, and this is what it is. And speaking of this, the CIA has put out a threat list. The CIA has put out a threat list of 8 million Americans who will be detained or executed when martial law is imposed. Did y'all hear about that? I know I'm on that list. I don't even have to check. Matter of fact, I'm on that list twice. I'm on that list twice. So they have a list of 8 million Americans who will be detained and executed when martial law is enacted. When martial law is enacted, there's 8 million Americans that will be detained and executed. So it goes, are you, let's see, let's what's it called? Let's read this. It says, are you one of the million innocent American citizens that have been designated a threat to national security by the U.S. government? Scary times that we are living in. The government of the United States announced that they are going to go with FEMA concentration camps to control the spread of viruses. But for those of you who don't know this, FEMA is another word for martial law, in a way to control the population. No one knows exactly how many documents Edward Snowden illegally accessed and downloaded while working as a contract employee for National Security Agency. Signals Intelligence Facility in Hawaii, some estimate as many as 1.3 million. As a contracted NSA system administrator with top secretive system compartment of information clearance, Snowden certainly had access to millions of classified documents. Are you on the list? Are you one of the millions of Americans that have been designated a threat to national security of the government? Will you be subject to detention when martial law is imposed during a major national emergency? Let's see. Main Core is the code name of American government database that is believed to have been in existence since the 1980s. It is believed that the Main Core is a federal database containing personal and financial data of millions of United States citizens believed to be threats to national security. The data, which is believed to come from the NSA, FBI, CIA, and other sources, is collected and stored with warrants or court orders. The database name derives from the fact that it contains copies of the main core or essence of each item of intelligence information on Americans produced by the FBI and other agencies of the United States intelligence community. As of 2008, there were allegedly 8 million. So this is 2000. This was as of 2008. I'm sure the list has grown. So let's see. As of 2008, there were allegedly 8 million Americans listed in the database as possible threats, often to trivial reasons, whom the government may choose to track, questions, or detain in the time of crisis. This is long, y'all. Hold on. Let's see. Let's get it. All right. Let's read. Let's watch this little video right quick.
Database is called Main Core. It reportedly collects and stores vast amounts of personal and financial data about millions of Americans. A former intelligence officer told Salon.com the database was designed for use by the military in the event of a national catastrophe, a suspension of the Constitution, or the imposition of martial law. Some former U.S. officials believe Main Core may have been used by the National Security Agency to determine who to spy on in the immediate aftermath of 9/11.
Baby, let's get it.
Tim Shurak wrote the piece in Salon.com. Tell us about this database and its significance.
Well, for what I've been able to learn about it, it dates back to the Reagan administration. There's a program that's been in place since about 1983 called the Continuity of Government Program, and this was basically to preserve government functions in case of a nuclear war, catastrophic attack, the COG. And it was actually run by under the Reagan administration by former President and former Vice President George H.W. Bush.
So all the way to George Bush.
This program was basically
George Bush's
to
father.
disperse people to different parts of the country when the government was attacked, when the country was attacked. And people that were involved in this program from the Bush administration include Vice President Cheney and Donald Rumsfeld, and actually Cheney's chief of staff, David Addington, were all involved in sort of practice runs where they would suddenly get a call and be told to go to a certain place to practice this continuity of government exercise. And they did this through the 80s, a little bit in the 1990s. President Clinton apparently sort of de-emphasized this whole plan, but it came back, and a version of it was run during the 9/11 emergency when, we remember Vice President Cheney always going to undisclosed locations, but many other officials and Congress people went with him to various places to carry on the functions of government. Now, when this program was created during the Reagan administration, there was a database, some kind of watch list that they used that was developed to keep track of Americans that the government believed were the threats to national security, subversives in some way.
See, guys. So they've been taking your information without your permission. Maybe they've been telling you a little bit about it, you know what I'm saying? But they've been staring at you. They've been taking your information for the longest time without you even knowing about it. Again, they have the ability. Artificial intelligence is already in you. I want you to understand that. Through chemtrails. Through chemtrails, artificial intelligence is already in you, and they can activate it. And matter of fact, it's already activated. This is how they know where you are. You think they need your phone for that? Hell no, they don't need that. They don't need that at all. So all these children that go missing and whatnot, they're able to find them. They're able to find it. They just don't want to tell you that. All this shit existed since AOL. AOL always existed. It just exists. The reason why you thought AOL only exists is because it was brought into your lifetime. That's it. AOL always existed. All this stuff always existed. All this technology stuff always existed. It was just hiding. It was hiding until the perfect time, until consciously we evolved to basically to be like, okay, we're okay with this type of stuff. We've been getting programmed for this shit for the longest time. You know what I'm saying? We've been getting programmed for this a long time. So all this shit always existed. They just presented to you at a time where we were consciously evolved enough to order, because they've been mind wiping us for the longest. They've been clearing our memories, our minds for the longest. When you're watching TV, there's programs that play behind this that blanks you. It does this shit to you. And honestly, it doesn't even have to do that when it's on, because they have systems that can do that for them already. Remember, you are plugged into the grid of the earth. They can access the grid of the earth. They can access this. They can clear your mind through the grid of the earth, because you are connected to this. You are connected to this. But yeah. Now you see, so the CIA, the NSA, the FBI have been watching. As a matter of fact, Robert Steele, who was a CIA op, he used to work for the CIA, and he was a high-level CIA agent. He was basically did this documentary called 1,000 Pieces, which is a really great documentary. If you have not checked it out. 1,000 Pieces documentary. You can find it on a whole bunch of free. There's free websites all over. You could just download it. But it's a great documentary, and he basically goes into the documentary about how the NSA, the FBI, the CIA are taking your information and giving it to China and giving it to Israel. You know what I'm saying? Just selling your information in that way. And this is also how they were getting the children as well. So, and when he did that documentary, because he was literally about the children, saving the children, and they killed him. They killed him early last year. Actually, late last year, they killed him. So, yes, now this is going to get interesting. Now, if you look at what's going on, we have been in martial law. We've been in martial law. Martial law never left us. It's just never been activated. Okay, but we've definitely been in martial law. Now, a couple years ago, I started looking into this thing. You got Walmart. I talked about this before, right? if you don't know, a lot of people since I've been looking at this since 2015, okay, people have been talking about Walmart, how a lot of Walmarts around the world have been getting closed down. And they have no idea what they've been closed down. When they ask them why they're getting closed down, they tell them, oh, it's for irrigation, for plumbing and all that type of stuff. But a lot of them don't end up opening up. I talked about this before. Now, if you look at Walmart, you have the word law and mart. So for martial law, right? Martial law. If you look at Walmart, and then you have people going around to Walmart. So, hey, y'all, just let you know this is where I'm probably going to be.
Loaded into white vans taken to mock internment camps. Frightening video. Now 200
look at this shit. Hold on, let me restart this.
Flying low and landing as Americans are marched single file through the city streets.
Look at this shit.
And then loaded into white vans taken to mock internment camps.
Look at this shit.
Frightening video. Now 200 military personnel from all 4 branches of the military took part in this coordinated drill, the locations of which were not disclosed to the public prior to the urban warfare training exercise. Now, the Sentinel is reporting.
This is an exercise. This is training. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen?
Quote, the goal is to prepare participants in realistic, unfamiliar training conditions before they deploy for combat overseas. However, concerned citizens are not buying it, and they believe there is a dual purpose for the action, and that is to train soldiers for real-life domestic martial law. Likewise, it's important to note that the Jade Helm exercises have recently labeled Texas and Utah as hostile territories in documents related to that exercise.
You hear this shit?
This video, not a happy man. I'm at the neighborhood Walmart in San Jose, California. And this is what it has become. I did not want to believe it.
Look at this shit.
But it's happening.
Look at this shit.
Does this look like your friendly neighborhood Walmart to you?
That must be the Garden Center. That must be the Garden Center. Oh, I think I see a plant. I think I see a plant right there. Oh, it's a tree. Never mind.
It's a holding area.
Yo, this shit's hilarious.
I'm not allowed to go past this line, actually, because the security guard told me if I do, it links up to the San Jose Police Department, and they will come here and arrest me.
You hear
this? That's kind
this?
of weird for a Walmart that's not in use anymore. So let's go take a look at what they did to this neighborhood Walmart. And the way it's set up to is perfect. Look at, they got a security. Why would you have a security camera right here? Why is this needed? What? This obviously looks like some sort of an entrance that they're gonna have you coming in and out of. I mean, come on. Oh, God. Just come on. Look at this. So as you see, this is the parking lot. This is where they're going to be busting you in. It's right off the 101.
Hello, YouTube community. I'd like to show you this. I found that it has a license plate
Disaster Response Team
for Arkansas. And as you can see, this is a Walmart Disaster Response Team. This pretty much confirms that this is going to be a FEMA camp.
Hi, I'm Janet Napolitano, Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security. Homeland Security begins with hometown security. That's why I'm pleased that Walmart is helping to make our communities more safe and secure. If you see something suspicious in the parking lot or in the store, say something immediately. Report suspicious activity to your local police or sheriff. If you need help, ask a Walmart manager.
Walmart has struck a deal with the U.S. government, hiring 130,000 reserve, active duty, and veterans in the United States over the past 3 years. A massive force of highly trained and skilled soldiers. It's an odd fact, because recently they just fired thousands of regular workers and closed 269 stores because of financial problems.
See, look at that.
Reporting from the spring problems.
You got the 5-star right there in between it. Now it's the
Reporting
fall.
from the Springdale Walmart
or the closed down Walmart in Ohio.
Look at this shit, yo.
I want people to notice I'm on the back side of the compound, and this wire runs a lot farther than just the old Walmart. It wraps all the way up around David's Bridal. That part, that peak right there coming up right in the center in the front of the building, that's David's Bridal. It wraps all the way down and around all this. As you can see, it goes over to the other building and all the way down the building. Now, down here to the right, out of frame, hiding in the bushes, is a cop.
So if they put certain things in place, they can easily modify it on the fly. You know, they shut it down for a short period of time for plumbing issues.
When does
we saw that
Walmart have
last
a
year or so.
disaster team?
And then they come back, and it appears like it's a normal Walmart again. But in actuality, it's had a few critical things installed inside of it, and various things modified to where it can easily and quickly be modified into a potential detention center of some sort. And here we're going to look at a little bit of evidence of some that have been permanently closed as well that have this. There's actually numerous things you can look at. And here's some more recent evidence. I've done videos in the past on this as well and pointed out things like, having sort of a portable tower placed.
Yeah, okay. See, you see the fuckery with this shit, y'all? Yeah. So Walmart. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, man. So again, see, this has been such a ride, you know what I'm saying? And it's still going. We still going. This is not going to end. This is the fight for humanity now. Now, this is the part where we stand up and we don't take this, y'all. I want you to know that. This is the part where we stand up, we take it. And first, I want you to know it starts with the mind, okay? Because this is all a mind, okay? This is all a mind game. I'm covering ment. Anything that has to do with ment is mentality. It's mental. So I want you to know that the reason why all this is happening in the first place is because we are creating this. We want to experience this. But we need to change this as well. We have to change this in order to for this change to happen within the outside. We have to change what's going on within us. Now everything is happening all at once. I don't believe this thing is going to happen. It has to happen. It has to happen because this is the test that you have to go through in order to basically become this very powerful entity that you're supposed to become. It's not easy to become what you call a god. It's not easy to become what you call a goddess. If that was the case, then everybody would do it. You have to prove yourself. In order to go out there and create planets, to create life, to create universes, to submit yourself in the stars, in the astral, in the cosmos, in the galaxy, in the universe, the multiverse, you have to earn that right. And that right is a ritual. The ritual is you going through everyday life and stepping over these atrocities, these problems, these situations that were manifested by us in order to overcome this and become the higher version of ourselves. You think this shit scares you? You think this shit scares me? For what? We don't die. If anything, it's liberating us. And then guess what? We come back from the fucking astral realm even stronger. We come back and we destroy them. Because we don't die. You think the ancestors care about what's about to happen? This is all a test for you. This is all a test for you. I wanted to go in. I wanted to go deeper, but I got some videos to show y'all. You feel me? I got some videos to show y'all, funny ass videos. But I'm gonna go in later on. I got y'all for real. But let's hold on. So we just watched a little bit of, interesting little stories and whatnot. What's going on with the world? You feel me? But here I am. Yeah, I know. We gotta have some fun. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have some fun because we are fun-loving beings. We are fun-loving beings. We each got a personality, persona. This is who we are. It would be fucking boring if we didn't have fun. If we didn't laugh and joke and laugh. This shit's hilarious. This is a fucking game. This is a Matrix. Nigga, you gonna tell me? Listen, I'm not gonna hit reset because I know I'm gonna beat this shit. Pendar, Moloch, the Queen, the King, Klaus Schwab. I'm hitting whatever. Wherever I can find a lick, I'm gonna hit him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit him wherever it hurts. You feel me? Let me see. Obama, I'm gonna make sure that nigga wearing that Satan costume that he had on, and then I'm gonna whoop his ass. You know what I'm saying? Talking about he black. Huh? You ain't black. You just look like us. You're not us. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. So, check this out. Hold on. I got some cool ass videos to show y'all. I got some funny ass shit to show y'all. Hold on, y'all. We gotta have fun. You feel me? Okay. So I came across this story. You know what I'm saying? I came across this story, and as you know, the big thing lately has been pedophilia. A couple years ago, pedophilia has been the big thing, and I came across this video, right? This video about this real pedophile that went out. That's checking out this boy and whatnot, and it's pretty funny video. But before I go on with this, I want to show just a little skit of this guy. I came across him, and this shit is so hilarious. It is so accurate. If you ever watched that show To Catch a Predator with Chris Hansen, I believe, this shit is just so hilarious. Watch this. Hold on. This shit is just so hilarious. Hold on. Look at this shit. To get the oh shit.
Oh, hi. Come inside.
Hey. This is nice.
Look at this shit.
You home alone, right?
Yes. My mommy has to go to work all night tonight.
Yo, that voice?
Well, I guess that means I'll be going to work all night too, huh?
I guess so.
Well, let me get a hug.
Oh, no, thank you. No.
But you don't want me to touch you?
Well, I kind of just want to take things slow, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I bet you haven't done much, huh?
Oh, no, I like to do a lot. I like to do homework. I like to draw in my coloring books.
Oh, you like to draw?
Yeah.
You ever tried getting into nude art?
What is that?
I'll show you.
What is that? I'll show you.
So, how old did you say you were again?
I am 7.
Oh, God, yes. I bought us some goodies and drinks.
Yay!
Where can I pour myself one?
The cups are in the cabinet.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna go get us some toys to play with.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
Hurry back.
Yo, that wheezing.
Why don't you do me a favor and have a seat?
What do you mean?
Hey. Michael, put the drink down, okay? And tell me what you're doing here tonight.
What is this? What's going on?
What are you doing here tonight, Michael?
I'm watching him as a favor, as his mother runs errands.
Okay, so you know his mother?
Yes.
All right. From where?
From work.
You guys work together?
Yes.
Okay. And can you tell me her name?
Sue.
Sue. What's her last name?
Zan.
Zan.
Yes.
First name Sue.
Yes.
Last name Zan.
Correct.
Full name Suzanne. Really, Michael?
I'm here being a good Samaritan.
A good Samaritan alone with a 7-year-old. And how old are you?
I am 47. I'm 47.
Now, what is a 47-year-old doing alone with a 7-year-old?
What? He told me he was 8.
Oh my God. You are lying out of your asshole right now, Michael. And even if he told you he was older, look at him.
Listen, I didn't know he was 7.
You must have at some point realized that this is a child.
Listen, I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not a predator.
Michael, you sent photos of your penis.
For educational purposes.
You asked him, do you eat popsicles? He responds, yes, my mom lets me have them all the time. You respond, great, then I won't have to teach you how to suck. What do you mean by that?
Damn.
What do you mean by that?
Listen, I can explain.
There's no need. Take him in. LAPD on the ground.
No,
now. Get down.
I'm not gay.
What? What?
Listen, hear me out. I know how this looks, right? But if this was a little girl, then lock me up and throw away the key. But it's a boy. And I'm not gay. So this is all a big misunderstanding.
Crazy. Because this shit happens.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he has a point. Why did...
Now, I want to touch upon this for a brief second, okay? Now, this is all fun and games, okay? This is all fun and games, but this is what these people do. This is what they do. And with Chris Hansen putting it on television, they're showing you that they can go public with this and you not do nothing about it. This is telling you because I don't remember seeing that show and them being arrested. They give some elaborate excuse as to what it is, just like that. Oh, I'm not gay. It's a boy. I'm not gay. You know what I'm saying? If it was a girl, then yeah. Some kind of elaborate, fictitious excuse like that, and they get off. Showing you this is what they do. It's sick to be able to put that type of to be able to put that type of show on television. On television, it's programming you. Now, what do you think is doing to future children that see this type of show, right? And they see these type of people get away with it, right? To make some type of excuse like that, right? To make some type of excuse like that, and then to be able to get away with it. What's gonna happen? It becomes normal to you. You become desensitized to this information. Predictive programming. Predictive programming. Because all people do all day is fucking watch TV. And not to mention the way that sigils and symbols run our environment. When you pick up on these messages subconsciously, it's programming you subconsciously. You have no idea. This is why your life goes in this certain type of way. You have no idea. You can't veer off of it. You can't grab the wheels. And the only reason why is because you have no connection with yourself. You're not connecting with yourself enough. Now I'm gonna play this other one. This is like a real life one.
How you doing?
I'm good. I am currently looking for my fiber.
Your what?
Fiber.
Fiber?
Yeah, because I gotta poop.
You gotta poop?
I'm constipated. I've been constipated.
Of course you're constipated. Of course you
man,
take
you
it
wanna
up the
have a
ass. Of
conversation?
course you're constipated.
Hey man, I can involve the police or we can have a conversation. You wanna have a conversation? You want to turn around and talk to me?
I gotta find this person.
Hey, bro, I can call the cops right now, or we can just have a conversation.
I'm actually really constipated, sir. Please, can you actually let me get my supplements so I can actually go home, so I can poop, and actually so I can poop well? I've been having constipation for 4 or 5 weeks that I'm bleeding so much that I can't help it. Why are you doing this to me? Can you tell me?
I'm filming for mine and your safety, buddy. So you can't say that I hurt you, and you can't say that I hurt you. But right now, I'm filming just to have a conversation.
But right now, you're stopping me from preventing me to be healthy.
Look, bro, I know why you're here. So I just want to...
I'm here for I need my...
Look, bro. Look, bro. Do you want me to call the cops?
Can you help me find
fiber
pills?
Do you want me to call? Do you want me to call the cops?
Why would you want to call the cops for me when I'm trying to find my fiber pills?
I know why you're here.
Why am I
to
here?
meet my 13-year-old little brother.
Who is that? I don't know who that is. Who is that? I have no clue. Who? What is wrong?
You see, he's glitching out.
You want to have an honest conversation, or do you want me to call the police?
Can I get my?
Are you high on meth right now?
No, I am not.
No.
You can tell.
No.
I want to go home. It's almost 12. I have a curfew to go to.
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm 21.
47.
I just need to go poop.
47.
To find my pooping pill.
Not here to meet
47.
Why would I do such a thing?
Why do I have your picture?
Why? I don't know.
Why do I have your picture?
Why are you being so mean to me?
Is this you?
Please,
Is
can
this
you
you?
let me do this?
Hey, buddy, is this you? Hey, buddy, is this you?
Can you please
Why do
let me?
Why do I have a picture of you? Is this
Why
you?
are you doing this to me?
Is this you? Is this a picture of you? Why do I have a picture of you?
What's this? What is it?
Why do I have a picture of you?
Oh my God, that's disgusting.
Why do I have a picture?
You heard him? That's disgusting.
This guy's here to meet a 13-year-old boy for and to give him crystal meth.
Oh my God.
This guy's here to get 13-year-old boy crystal meth. This guy's here to meet a 13-year-old boy and give him crystal meth. This guy right here is here to meet a 13-year-old boy and to give him crystal meth.
Okay,
what's happening?
I'm trying to find you. Do you know where the fiber pills are?
Call the cops. This guy's here to meet a 13-year-old boy for... Don't touch me.
Sir,
don't touch me.
Why? Stop.
Don't touch me and don't put your hands in front of my camera, bro.
Stop.
Who the f are you? Stop. Stop.
Okay, that's fine.
This guy's here to meet a 13-year-old boy for... Get in front of my camera again, bro.
Because you're not...
Get in front of my camera again.
You don't have permission to film your camera here.
Who the f are you?
This is
Who are you?
This is an advanced
Who
store.
are you?
This is
Get the f out of my face.
Sir.
Get the f out of my face, bro.
Raising your voice, it won't help you anything at all, sir.
Who are you? Who
Sir,
are you?
you need to leave.
Who are you right now?
You need to leave.
Hey, buddy, get the f out of my way. Get the f out of my way.
Sir, you gotta leave my store.
No, I don't. Call the cops.
Sir, stop harassing him.
Sir, please understand. Why is this happening?
Why are you here to meet a 13-year-old boy?
Why would I do such a thing?
Then leave. Go home.
Can you let me find my fiber pills?
Oh, your fiber pills?
Where's the fiber? Where is it? Fiber right here.
Why do I have a picture of your asshole?
Why are you doing this to me?
Why do I have a picture of your face?
Why are you doing this to me?
Why do I have your picture?
Why are you doing this to me?
Why are you here to meet my 13-year-old brother?
Why are you here? Why are you threatening me? Why are you harassing me, please?
Harassing you? That's funny. Harassing you, bro? You're trying to meet my 13-year-old little brother.
Why would I do such a thing? Do I look like the will or energy to do that? No. Do I have am wrong in state of mind? No. Please, please, please just stop. I will go and leave. Please just stop it. Sir.
Hey, does this look like him? Hey, does that look like him? Exactly. Hey, does that look like him?
Hello? Huh? What's happening?
Why are you here to meet a 13-year-old boy?
Why are you here to harass me?
Why are you here to meet a 13-year-old boy?
Are you trying to prevent me? No, I'm gonna stop.
1, 2, 3, 5. Focus.
I'm a weirdo?
Yeah.
Why do I have a picture of his asshole if I'm a weirdo? Why do I have a picture of his face? Look at it. Why do I have a picture of his face if I'm the weirdo? He's the weirdo trying to talk to a 13-year-old boy and you're calling me weird? That's funny. Who's weird? The person that's trying to meet up with the 13-year-old boy or the person that's trying to prevent him? The person that's trying to prevent him or the person that's weird doing it? Exactly. So you should decide who's weird here. You weird piece of...
Please do. I'd rather die.
Trying to meet up with little kids.
No!
That's Jacob Rothschild. This is what he do whenever they catch him. What the fuck?
Please!
Can I just go poop?
Calling the police on your dumb... Oh my God, it gets even better. It gets even better. Oh my God. Oh my God. Whoa, hit and run, call the police. Call the police. Hit and run, call the police. Call the police. Call the police! You f***ed up, kid! Call the police! You f***ed up, idiot! Call the police!
Y'all wanna
Be
watch
careful!
Y'all wanna watch the whole thing or y'all good? It's 26 minutes long. We're at 9 minutes. Y'all want to watch the whole thing or y'all
Just
good?
call the police, guys. I got the tags. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. Call the cops, bro. I got the video. You don't need the video. Just call the cops.
Alright, keep watching.
Tackle is done.
So,
You can keep on going. You can keep on going. It's a hit and run suspect at this point. You can keep him detained for the police if you want. It's a felony hit and run at this point. Call it. You can hold him down, bro. He's high on meth. It's a felony hit and run. It's a felony hit and run. His mouth is bleeding. Nah, he ain't bleeding. He just.
You dropped me to the floor. You made me face plant.
Hold on, just hold him
I tripped
down.
over as well before I entered my car. Please calm down.
look at face down, ass up. Face down, ass up. My boy was like ludicrous.
Don't go anywhere. Stay. You're in the presence of a hit and run, homeboy.
What was that?
Oh, this boy.
He literally just backed up into a tree. He literally just backed up into a tree.
What's happening?
So,
Lizzy, I told you I had a 2019 model, mate. CHR 2019 the Toyota.
Tell me if here, the La Mesa.
Let me see.
However, I was just kind of hard. But then, like, he was still harassing me, pulling out.
So I don't know what happens to him. I guess maybe he gets arrested.
I have a picture of that also. He sent me a picture of that, so that'll be.
No, listen. Let's see. All right. Looks like he's getting them.
Yeah, that's the one thing, sir.
Come on, man. Yes.
Oh, they're gonna take care of that constipation in jail for him. That's for sure. When they find out what he's in there for, the niggas in prison, they're just pedophiles as well. Honestly, truth be told.
I have a picture of that also. He sent me a picture of that, so that'll be in the evidence also. Picture of the little pipe that you have on the hood. Oh. You showed that off to the 13-year-old for the prison.
On whatever. Oh,
No, she's telling me I need to get away from the car.
You need what?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
What footage do you need me to away from?
No, that's fine. I'll stand right here. Then that's cool.
What do you mean, man?
Oh, that's cool.
How far away do you need me to be?
Just not right on the car.
Okay,
you can stand right there.
No problem. I wasn't hurting the car.
Yeah, he can film. He's in public. That's
I
public.
really appreciate your guys' help.
Damn, boy said nothing. That's because they caught the wrong. That's because he's a part of it. Look at that monkey, boy. That Reese's monkey, boy. That Reese's monkey. All right, let me see what this. I don't want to go into detail. I don't want to read that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to read that. So you see what I do, y'all, man? I do this what I do for educational purposes. You know what I'm saying? To show you guys the atrocities that has been taking place, whether it be in your face, behind your back, to your left, to your right. There is unseen things that are happening here at all given times. Because remember, we are not dealing with physical entities here. We are dealing with spiritual forces of nature, spiritual evil forces of nature, who basically have our children in mind, our children in hand. You see, while they give you your entertainment, your comedy, your music, your plays, your television, they put the movies out there in order to entrap, encase your mind, while they can commit these acts about it. I've said this before, the whole, sign up to be a predator, or if you are a predator, they put you in this database. That's just for a peace of mind for you. That's just a peace of mind for you, just to look at your neighbor. Make sure you're keeping an eye on your neighbor while they are in the parks picking off at your children. Picking off at your children. They said it before, how they go through school databases. So I want to go a little deeper into this. When your child tells you that they are having a nightmare, take this into consideration. What they do is they go to your child's school. They look at the picture of your child's school. And if they like your child, they will find a way to find DNA pieces of that child and clone her in a lab And then when that child goes to sleep, they take that consciousness of that child, because they have that DNA, transfer that consciousness into that clone body of theirs and do unseen unjust things to them. You really have to be careful with these beasts that are out there. These motherfuckers are nothing but vampires. It's sad that we have to be a part of this in order to see manifest this type of atrocities into this physical dimension. And I'm going to tell you, it all started with us. This system has to shut down. This system has to shut down. This artificial system has to shut down. It never existed, so it cannot be anymore. It saddens me just to watch this type of stuff go on while people just live aimlessly. They have no idea what's going on with this life. They have no idea what's going on with this world. They're not even connected to themselves. So how the fuck can you be connected to what's going on outside? People talking about, they call me crazy and whatnot. I don't know what I'm talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't even know your fucking self. So how can you know what's going on out there? I've done the self-work. I've done my work. And because I've done the work, now I want to see what's going on out there, to see how I can fix it, to see how I can spread information, get it out there, to make sure that we are working on ourselves, because right now this is the most important time to be working on yourself. I will never stress this enough. This is the shadow world that's coming into. You know, every day when I rise up, you know what I do? There was this moment when I experienced a certain amount of chills in my body. I speak with passion because I want to see this world liberated. I feel like I've been part of this for too long. There's a moment where I got up in the rising and I heard the ancestors are here. This made every single hair in my body stood up, because at that point in time I understood what that means. There's a certain vibration, certain frequency this lets off within you, and every atom within my being just certainly vibrated with this beautiful royal purple blue color. And at that point in time, I felt a sense of liberation, because I know at this point in time I had what I was doing, what I am doing now is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. And you guys are helping me doing what it is that I need to do. Because this is for us. This is for the collective. I want to show y'all one more video. Now this video, YouTube keep trying to delete this video, but I was able to get it. Hold on. This is the full video. I posted a snippet of it on my Instagram. By the way, if y'all don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I'm a lot more active on there because TikTok keeps shutting me down. Every time I post on TikTok, they ban me and I get shut down. I can't post. So follow me on Instagram. Link is in what's it called? It's on the bio. Conscious Juice, same thing. Well, not conscience juice. It's conscious juice. But I'm gonna play this video for y'all right quick.
Officials who work abroad is the Order of St. Michael and St. George. This consists of a star with a little enamelled pig. The highest award given to British officials who work abroad is the Order of St. Michael and St. George. This consists of a star with a little enamelled painting, and the painting shows the angel St. Michael standing on the neck of the devil, and the devil is a black man. This image is very similar to one that we've become familiar with. A policeman kneeling on George Floyd's neck as he says, "I can't breathe." And the idea of standing or kneeling on the neck of a black man is deeply embedded in these notions of dominance, of white people over black people, the dominance of Western nations over other countries. Now, one of the recipients of this award was a man called Sir Evelyn Baring. Sir Evelyn Baring was the grandfather of someone called Mary Wakefield. Mary Wakefield is the wife of Dominic Cummings, Boris Johnson's chief advisor, a man who has done more to cover up the record of current events than anyone else in this government. Sir Evelyn Baring was governor of Kenya when Kenya was a colonial possession of the United Kingdoms. And while he was there in the 1950s, he instituted a system of concentration camps, which even his own Attorney General compared to those run by the Nazis. He drove into these concentration camps and fortified villages. Almost the entire population of the Kikuyu people, then numbering over 1 million people. Huge numbers died, some of them of starvation and disease.
He don't even want to say it.
Beaten to death, burnt to death, tortured to death. Repeatedly, men were castrated.
Look at this shit.
In some camps, almost the entire population of children died.
And until the Mau Mau are destroyed, the innocent too must suffer.
You hear this shit?
It was Evelyn Baring who oversaw the creation of this system.
Sir Evelyn Baring, upon whom rests the main responsibility of the campaign.
We are making progress in that struggle, and we are all confident that in the end we will succeed.
He also directly authorised the beating to death of people within those camps. When Labour MPs asked inconvenient questions about this, on one particular occasion when 11 men were beaten to death, he told the Colonial Secretary to tell the MPs that they had died from drinking contaminated water. Before Britain left Kenya, there was an order sent down, implemented by Special Branch, to conduct what they called a thorough purge of the archives. They burnt crate after crate of documents. One of the orders instructed that if there were too many documents to burn, they should be packed into weighted crates, taken as far from the coast as practicable, and dumped into very deep water without currents. They erased not only the evidence of what happened in Kenya, but much of what happened in Malaya.
The British troops in Malaya, slowly but steadily, are smashing the Reds' reign of terror, and they'll keep at it till the job's done.
In Yemen, where Britain fought its dirty war, in Aden.
We're going to be extremely firm and extremely mean. If anyone starts any trouble, they'll just get the head blown off. They'll get the message in time, you know.
We remember all this in the context of Boris Johnson telling us that to pull down statues is to lie about our history. The entire history that we are told about British imperialism is a lie. We, as a nation, have a greater level of pride in our empire than any other European nation. People look back with nostalgia to Britain's imperial past. That's impossible to understand unless we understand the massive fabric of lies, of deletions, which has airbrushed the colonial atrocities practiced everywhere we went. Imperialism has long been justified through the notion that the white man had a duty to civilize the so-called other races. Racism is an ideology, and to a very large extent it was created by British theorists. You can take it back to the late 18th century and the work of a physician called Charles White, who was one of the people who formalized this idea that there's a sort of ladder of life, and the white man is at the top of that ladder, and below the white man on the ladder is the white woman, and below that were people with dark skin. That ideology remains with us today. It's that ideology which led to the policeman kneeling on the neck of George Floyd, institutional racism to systemic racism. And a huge part of that ideology began here in the United Kingdom to justify our seizure of other people's resources and other people's lives. These relationships continue by other means. Through our trade relationships today, which are often highly coercive, enforced by offshore tribunals of corporate lawyers, basically forcing countries to give up their natural resources, enforced by international debt, and what we see is a net drain of wealth from the poor nations into the rich nations. This wealth is not just being taken from other people in the world today, it's also being taken from future generations. The capacity of the earth to support us is being wrecked by those who are burning through the earth's resources as quickly as possible, who are destroying our life support systems. Environmental destruction, imperialism, racism, these are intimately connected. They all mesh together as part of a global system of injustice. It's not just the bad stuff in history that they don't want us to see. It's also the good stuff. The massive role of the slave revolts and rebellions, of the slaves themselves and the ex-slaves, who through their advocacy managed to generate a huge amount of outrage about the slave trade and what it involved. Similarly, the history of resistance and rebellion within these shores, a huge range of people's movements amongst the working classes, amongst the middle classes, trying to create a better, juster, more democratic nation, often hundreds of years before their visions came to fruition. And by learning from that history, as well as by learning from our history of atrocities, these two hidden histories, we can begin to understand where we stand, why we are where we are, and how, from that position, we can start to build a better world. Double Down News brings the big issues together. It shows how they fit in.
What's it called? You see? Hold on, yeah, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? Haven't we been through enough? Haven't we been through enough? Haven't we seen enough? You feel me? Here we go. So, with this coming situation, I want you guys to know that we are being forced to go back to nature. I've said this over and over again. We are being forced to go back to nature because the reason why is nature never failed us. Nature never failed us. This system that we decided to be a part of, because this system was built for us. It wasn't by us. It was designed and built for us to contain us within the system, okay? To contain us within the system. You are the power to this system. You are the power block to this system. They are usurping your energy. Hold on. They are usurping your energy, y'all. Through various ways. You know what I'm saying? Through various ways. No, this is not right. This is not. Match my energy. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They are taking your energy. You are the very power source to this system. Without you, this system wouldn't exist. They tricked you to get into this system. You had to lower yourself in order to get into this system, into this matrix. You are trapped by the light of this matrix. Remember, this is why Earth is so beautiful. This is why this 3D world is so beautiful. They had to trap you. They had to trap you mentally into the system in order to get you to manifest through physically, and then physically trap you into the system. Put you into the wheel of karma, the wheel of samsara, to keep you coming back here over and over again. Feel like that you need to feel like you need to complete something. Tell you that it is karma, so they can keep usurping you. It feels good when you are draining the gods and you get that energy. It feels good, doesn't it? Who the fuck do you see they torture all the time? Who do you see? Obviously, there must be a difference in power. Obviously, there must be a difference in the type of spiritual essence that you feel from this type of blood that you're drinking or this torture that you're doing. Obviously, because look at the people who go missing. Look at the people who go missing. And it's our children. That doesn't mean it's not us either, because they put us in fucking jails and they abuse us in there. So we can't protect our children. We cannot protect our women. We cannot protect our children. The very type of powers, they keep you down. You're not able to get cars, clothes, houses, businesses, loans. They create laws, redlining, COINTELPRO, stealing our women and the children. This is taking power from you. All of this is taking power from you. You wonder why you wake up feeling tired? You feel drained? I can't go on no more. I can't do this anymore. How many sick days do I got left? Do I have personal days? I understand, y'all. I understand. It's draining to be able to provide the power for this. It's tiring. But this system, this is why it must end. This is why it must end. This is the fall of this matrix that has been encasing us. There's about to be a lot of upheaval that's going on, and only the strong going to survive. This is all a mental game. I want you guys to understand that. This is all a mental game. You're going to see a lot of physical activities, but it is a mental game in the end. What's going to happen at the end of the tunnel? What's going to happen when you get at the end of the tunnel? You're going to see your beautiful family there, your beautiful ancestors there. But not before you go through this rigorous test. The people that have been rooting for you, that you cannot physically see, but they're around you at all times. And people, it's going to get a lot difficult. But this is what you're made of. Look how far we've come. Look how far we come and we're still here, right? Look how far we come and we're still here. I'm drinking cantaloupe juice. Cantaloupe juice, that shit look good, boy. Look at that. Fire. Woo. Yo, y'all have no idea. That shit is pressure. That shit is pressure. Yo, they don't know. They don't win. They don't win. I mean, they know they don't win. They already know they don't win because, like I said, if y'all pay attention to movies, they show you. They show you in movies that light always wins, regardless. Light always wins, regardless. Again, this is a test. This is a test. The reason why we're going to win is because we have to. We have to. Okay. The whole reset. When a reset happens, there are people that are sin. There are beings that are sin. The people who didn't ascend are the people who are here. The people who are us. The people who didn't ascend before, these are us. We are them because we didn't work through, or we decided to come back and work through this shit again. Okay. Now the 80s, because I'm an 80s baby. We are what you call almost 90s, 80s, 90s, whatever. But we are the ones who have been shaking this shit up. We are the ones that have been shaking this up. Now, it's not just me. I'm not going to say just 80s babies, but every single person right now is coming together and putting information out there into the internet to make sure at the most at capacity amount of people wake up to this bullshit in order to change this reality. And that's the most beautiful thing. As you see, this is the reason why they're trying to shut down TikTok and all these other apps that are disseminating this type of information. They don't want this shit out there. They don't want you guys to wake up. Why do you think this fucking great reset is happening? They see you guys waking up. They see this. They don't want this to happen. They are afraid because they know once we start waking up, this is going to stir our soul, okay? Our soul. Why? Because it's connected to the solar plexus, the solar system, the sun. So this aggravates the sun even more, puts more pressure on them. Why the fuck do you think that sun is getting so hot right now? That's us. We are getting hot. We are getting hot. We are getting impatient because we are ready for this change. We have been working for this very moment for a very long time. And now that time is here. This is going to get interesting, y'all. This is going to get interesting. I got nothing else, y'all. I got nothing else. So I hope you guys are taking care of yourself. I hope you guys are stocking up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to get intense. It's going to get intense. Everything is shutting down. You see this. All the tours are getting canceled. Hollywood's not making any movies anymore, as y'all see. All these movies that are coming up, these are movies that have been made already. The movies like I remember seeing Black Adam. I remember seeing The Rock talking about Black Adam like 2-3 years ago. So these movies been in the mix. These movies that are coming out now, they've been making that. Everything is shutting down next year. Things are shutting. The next year is going to be intense. It's going to be a next year is going to be a very intense year. It's going to be extremely intense. As I said this before, when the Rams win the Super Bowl this year, 23-20, and then you flip that backwards, 2023. This is the rule. This is the rule of the Baphomet. This is the rule of Baphomet. King, you know what I'm saying? The King Baphomet. This shit's gonna come out. I'm telling y'all about to get ready to meet these entities that have been ruling this world that you never been privy to, that they've been showing you on fucking TV and you thought it was all a game. On them, like your children are going to be like, oh, that's the Baphomet, because they be putting that shit in children's show. You think it's a joke? It's for real. They even put the truth about the moon in children's shows and whatnot. Your children are gonna know way more than you. Because they know you let your children watch this shit. This is no time to play. This is no time to play. So, again, my people, I just wanted to share this information with y'all. Put that out there. I want you guys to know this. During this whole transition, I want you to go within. Even though you don't see anybody around you in the physical, all you have to do is go within and connect with everybody through that way. Because with this situation that's happening, your powers are getting activated. You're gonna get your telepathy back. You're gonna get telekinesis. You're gonna get all type of things. Now, if you remember a part of the movie in X-Men, this was a cartoon version. I remember these guys being in concentration camps, and then some of their powers were getting activated because it was a change. I forgot what cartoon is this. I'm going to try to find this cartoon and show this to you. But they were in concentration camps, and when they were in concentration camps, a change had happened, and then a lot of them started getting their powers, and that's when they started taking over the concentration camps. This is very surreal times, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, man. You're not alone. We are one. I am you, you are me. Remember that. During these times, if you see a brother that is lost, that has no information, because what's going to happen is a lot of people are going to start to look to you for information. And I'm so grateful that I'm able to provide information to you guys. Whatever the amount of you guys are paying attention, you guys can relay this information so you can cause more sparks to be lit. Because it's going to be important. You guys are going to be the leaders in this shit. During this whole process, you guys are going to be the leaders. People are going to be looking to you for help. Every single one of you have been planted in a family in order to help your individuals. This is the greatest time to be alive right now. You get to be part of the change. The whole fucking cosmos is watching you. And I'm part of the cosmos, so I'm watching you, watching me grow, watching you grow. You know what I'm saying? The most beautiful time to be alive. And you got beings all around you that's just flowering you, that's watering you, being proud of you. They're not going to let this shit happen to you. I want you guys to understand that. I want you guys to understand that. Whatever it is that you're holding on to right now, it's okay to let it go. Release it. Your body harbors these energy, these negative energy, these things that have been harboring within you, within past lifetimes. Within past lifetimes. How else do you expect to ascend and become a better version of yourself if you let these things anchor you to this physical dimension? You are not a physical being. You are not a physical being. With this great magnetic shift that's going on, you need to be able to separate this physical reality. And this is the test that's happening right now. You need to take care of yourself. Take care of the children. And get ready for this beautiful magnanimous change that's happening. You came here to win. You came here to make a name for yourself. You came here to leave a legacy. You came here to ascend. You came here to ascend. Please remember what you came here to do. Everything else is a fucking distraction. You came here to be the greatest version of yourself. The power is in your hand. It's always been in your hands. You don't believe me? Here's a fucking remote. It's always been in your hands. At any given time. So please remember who you are. Please remember who you are. Please remember who you are. You know what I say, family? Thank you for tuning into my frequency. You only tune into my frequency because you resonate with the information that I have. We are in trying times. And this is going to either make you or break you. To all my reflections in here, I love every single one of y'all. Every single one of y'all. Every single one of y'all. Whether we talk on a daily basis, whether we don't talk on a daily basis. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. I'm just you. I'm just you. All right, y'all. Again, thank y'all. Everybody, thank you for being you. A grievous mistake. I am Sean the One. Appreciate love that. Kaya, appreciate love that. Indigo Goddess, appreciate love that. Appreciate love you, Goddess. Thank you, thank you. My aunt, as always, my earthly mother. You know what I'm saying? Who else in here? I seen a couple of other people in here. The live dwindled down, but still, I got the message out there, the information, whatever, and I'm gonna post this on my YouTube as well. So, and Widow, what's going on, guy? I see you. I see you, Reflection. I see you. It's Julie. I see you. White Wave. I see you. Yeah, everybody else, thank y'all. Yeah, it's okay to cry. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, it's okay to cry. You want to cry because this changes your alchemical process. Okay, remember, your water holds emotions. These negative energies, these negative entities. Energies are entities. Negative entities are energies that's within you. And you think about the ocean that has all the bad shit that's in it. That's sitting in it. You know what I'm saying? You think that's helping the ocean? No. So you think that negative energy is helping you? No. It's holding you down. You know what I'm saying? This transition is a magnetic. It's a magnetic transition. This is literally pulling your ethereal body out of your physical body and causing you to ascend. So it's a flip. It's literally a flip of the polar. You're literally being pulled out of your physical vessel. Now, again, the denser you are, the harder it's going to be for you to ascend. This is why, again, working on yourself at this very moment is the most important thing that you need to do. Nothing else fucking matters. Everything is within. Nothing is without you. The only reason why you see what's going on without you is because it's being projected from the inside like a fucking projector. So please work on your inner being in order to change this reality, because we need to, for the fucking children and for us as well. We're tired of this shit. We're tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. We want to be back in harmony with Earth and the cosmos, in the universe, to become the highest aspects of ourselves. And that's my message for today. All right, y'all? I appreciate love y'all. Thanks again. Appreciate love y'all. Peace in. Protect yourself through the astral. All right? Protect yourself through the astral. This is a very prevalent time for them right now, okay? Peace in. Peace in. Peace in. Love y'all. Love y'all.